Man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. So, word is broken out that Tyson Fury will vacate his WBO title, and he'll turn it back in with the promise of once he decides to come back to boxing, he will get right back in line for a title shot for the same title. That's what the WBO deal has been announced. That's been made, and we don't know at this present time what's going to happen with the WBA, but I can see them following suit as well. So, I don't know, man. I'm not happy over this shit. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all may be happy over, ooh, great. We're going to get Anthony Joshua and Vladimir Klitschko. Oh, yes. I ain't happy over this shit, Joe. This ain't cool by far, man. I hate to see stuff like this happen in boxing. I wish there was a better alternative. I wish that was something else that can be made, some other deal that can be made. But I just hate to see a champion stripped or vacate when he's clearly hasn't been beat. I just got a thing about that. You know what I mean? And then I see Anthony Joshua, and he's already fucking paid what $5 million to have Charles Martin come over there and give up his title. And now he's basically back in line for these two titles, the WBA and the WBO. But I also hear they're trying to get it in the Parker and Ortiz fight. Whatever the fuck, man. The point I'm trying to make is, man, yo, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. I ain't cool with this shit. I don't know who's behind it. Don't really give a fuck at this point. It's just fucked up, man. I hope you UK fans are happy because you've taken a real charismatic champion, a dude who was, almost damn near single-handedly bringing back the heavyweight division with all his crazy ass antics. You have taken a good champion and fucking just broke him down for your not only lack of support, but just your criticizing, your constant criticizing, and all this other. A lot of you miserable people are not happy within your lives, and y'all have clearly emphasized that to Tyson Fury, man, and it's just fucked up. I would have, what Tyson Fury was doing in this sport, man, it really put my eyeballs back on the heavyweight division. That dude flew over the pond, jumped in fucking Deontay Wilder's face. He's went at Anthony Joshua. He went at Klitschko. This dude was doing, he was doing what the old school fighters did. And he was taking on the other baddest men on the planet that was in his division. And he wasn't backing down from none of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Unlike David Haye, who backed away from 2 fights with Tyson Fury before he was champion. And, it's shit like that. But y'all had a dude who was trying to get the big fights, wanted the big fights, didn't run away from the big fights, and y'all just turned against him. Unfucking believable, man. And it's a shame. It really is a shame. We have a view, this kind of reminds me of the Muhammad Ali kind of situation, because if Tyson Fury, let's just say he loses all his belts, right? The thing is with Anthony Joshua or Vladimir Klitschko or whoever else has these belts, Deontay Wilder, they can honestly, clearly not see themselves as the real champion. Because it's just like Joe Frazier had to do with Muhammad Ali. When Muhammad Ali had to vacate his titles because of the whole situation he was in. Y'all remember how that, and he came back years later. Sure, Joe Frazier was champion, but he clearly didn't beat the real champion. And that was one of the contributing factors that allowed Joe Frazier to help Muhammad Ali get back into the sport of boxing, because he knew that division was just not the same without him. The fights was not just, it wasn't as big. There wasn't another charismatic figure in the division at that time, and all eyes were on Muhammad Ali. Well, you got that same thing here. You got that same thing here, because at the end of the day, it was Tyson Fury who started the buzzing around the heavyweight division, if you will. I had no doubt in my mind, and still don't. I don't know what's going to happen when Tyson Fury walks away from the sport for as long as he may do, but there was no doubt in my mind that Tyson Fury was going to fight these dudes. But I don't know, man. It's just fucked up to see. Whenever a fighter stops fighting, that's when they usually experience the harder times of their life when they stop fighting. So it's a roll of the dice. I know he got to get himself together or whatever. Yeah, I don't even think he has that big of a coke problem, me personally. Like I told y'all before, man, clearly a lot of people do not know or have much knowledge about the drug cocaine. You will see if you go back to these reports that Tyson Fury popped up dirty, they found traces amounts. For a dude who does so much coke as you guys think he does, there would have been more than just traces amounts. You know, this stuff cycles through your system in like 3 days. So if there were just traces amounts, that means Tyson Fury wasn't doing this shit every fucking day. You know, whatever, man. You know, whatever, man. But the fact I'm trying to make is, man, they're going to strip the dude or he's going to vacate. Either way, he won't be champion. He will sit out from the sport for a while, sit back and watch what the other champions do. But at the end of the day, these fighters, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and especially Vladimir Klitschko, they will not see themselves as the real champion of this division. Because the man who had all the belts, the man who did the impossible, has left the building. Thanks a lot, UK fans. To the next video. Peace out.